Hey guys, TrueGreen7 here, and moves are cool. You use them in battles and sometimes outside of battles. The point is you can go crazy with moves. And in this video, I'm gonna count down the top 10 new moves for Sun and Moon. Not new moves in Sun and Moon, cause those games didn't come out yet, you silly goose. So there's no way anybody could make a list about moves that nobody has ever tried out before. So these are the moves that I believe would be fun and useful to see in the upcoming generation of Pokemon. The moves I mention here are a combination of original ideas, fan desires, and suggestions from my Facebook page. I believe these moves would be great additions in the main game and metagame, but keep in mind that this list is mostly based on moves I want from my own personal experiences, and not a big percentage of it is based on competitive necessities. It's just my opinion. Repeat after me, everybody. It's just Ron's opinion. It's just Ron's opinion. Oh, you actually repeated. That was just a joke. I didn't expect you guys. Okay, let's move on. Number 10. Poltergeist. Every object around is supernaturally lifted and thrown in the opponent's direction. So it piqued my interest that there isn't any special ghost-type move with a power above 80. And even all the ghost-type moves above 80 take 2 turns to execute. And considering I think the word poltergeist is a really cool word, I decided to use its definition to create a powerful move. You know you love the word poltergeist. Ooh, I just gave myself goosebumps. A poltergeist describes a supernatural being that supposedly makes physical disturbances and throws things around. This move could totally be the go-to attack of any ghost-type Pokemon. Number 9. Run over. The user charges the opponent and runs over its body. There's a 10% chance of paralyzing the foe. A while back when I was training in Aggron, I noticed how there weren't a lot of reliable physical steel-type moves. All we've got is Iron Head, and that's it, buddy. You're gonna have to deal with the inaccuracy of moves like Iron Tail and Meteor Mash. You'll be missing all over the place. It will embarrass your Aggron. Do you really want an embarrassed Aggron on your team? Have you ever seen an Aggron cry? It's not pretty. So just teach him run over. He'll thank you for it. Number 8. Phobia. The user shows the opponent its worst fear, harshly lowering its speed and accuracy. I love those sadistic and basically evil status moves that dark types have, like Nasty Plot and Fake Tears. I decided that I wanted another move that allows the user to project the opponent's phobias, scaring the shinks out of it. It would be cool if the attack animation was based on the nature of the foe, like a spider would show up for timid Pokemon, or walls for a claustrophobic jolly Pokemon. It would make the move exciting every time you use it. Number 7. Water Punch. The foe is punched with a watery fist. Now listen up. This move will be physical or special depending on the user. Physical attackers would attack with a water-covered fist, while special attackers would create a fist made of water to punch the foe. Because of my potentially overpowered version of Water Punch, this move will have a 70 base power instead of 75 like all the other elemental punches. I did this because we all know how, for example, Wooper was able to use Ice Punch, but it has no hands! That's why with my version of Water Punch, this ability to use the move is justified, because it will create a fist made out of water and the power will be based on its special attack stat instead. But that's not really good because Wooper's special attack stat sucks. Number 6. Alchemy. The user is transmuted into a steel type. All rock type moves are now steel type as well. So just like Alchemy, this psychic type move will strive to turn base rocks into noble metals. The user also covers its body in a metal alloy. This will allow the user to gain all the defensive type matchups that steel types have, allowing them to resist a good amount of types like normal or dragon. If the user has a rock type move, then the move will now receive a same type attack bonus by becoming steel type. This is a move that Edward Elric would approve of. Number 5. Wildfire. A flame is lit in the battlefield for 5 turns and will deal an increasing amount of damage to the opponent in each turn. Any water type attack can put out the wildfire. So this is basically the same as Fire Spin, except that it does an increasing amount of damage instead of a set amount. And that kinda mimics being badly poisoned. But just like any wildfire, a bit of water can prevent it. So just so this move doesn't become overpowered, a water type can keep this fire in check. Or else it would keep on burning until everything is dead. Or until the 5th turn is up. Then it just magically disappears. Imagine real forest fires did that. That'd be nice. Number 4. Permafrost. This entry hazard freezes the ground for the rest of the battle, causing incoming opponents to slip and receive damage. Any Ice-type attack gets an additional 5% chance of freezing the opponent. The use of a Fire-type move twice removes Permafrost from the field. Another entry hazard would be fun, and considering how Ice-type has a decent amount of types that it would be super effective against, you'll have more type coverage. Imagine all those Pokemon entering the field and just slipping and sliding everywhere. Of course, Rapid Spin won't remove this hazard, but 2 Fire-type moves will. I do feel bad for any Flygon that enters the field. First he got no Mega Evolution, and now this. Rest in peace, Flygon. Rest in peace. Number 3. On beat. The user nods its head on beat, triggering a move that is of the same type as the user. I'm not gonna lie, this is a variation of Metronome, but this time the user only summons a move that will give it stab damage, cause your Pokemon's got rhythm. Now of course if you're a water type, you'd have a chance of summoning a useless move like Water Sport, but there is a chance you'll receive a rewarding gift like Surfer Water Spout. This way, it's less of a gamble when compared to Metronome. Instead of using it for fun, you can use it to wipe out your enemies. Number 2. Corrosive Acid. A metal-eating poison is spit at the opponent. Any Pokemon, even Steel types, have a 30% chance of getting badly poisoned. Finally, a poison-type move that affects Steel types and has a chance of badly poisoning them. I'm so happy! I never really thought I'd be this excited to poison an animal, but I can't help it. I just love poisoning Pokemon. And now those pesky Steel types can't avoid me. Number 1. Tsunami! A 3-turn attack. First, the user draws in all the water in the area and then unleashes a huge wave. Another turn is needed to recharge. The move gets a 1.2 times attack boost if Earthquake was used by any Pokemon a turn before the attack is initiated. This is the move that everybody wants. I know the exact effects of the move isn't agreed upon, but a lot of people want a move that is called Tsunami. After all, what's more powerful than a tsunami? I wonder if this move is yet to be made because of how sensitive the Japanese should be about the subject, but it would make Tsunami the coolest move in the game. Now a good move that you can make is liking the video or subscribing if you enjoyed. Click the top video for more Sun and Moon related stuff and the bottom one for more general top 10s. I highly recommend following me on Facebook and Twitter for happy fun times. Thank you Bo Brown, Mikael Rasmussen, and Piero Denker for your Pokemon move suggestions on Facebook. But for now, I'll see you guys very soon.